because you looked a bit flat in the first half, and second half a bit more energy.
Yeah, flat is putting it mildly. When you're down 14 points at half time, it isn't a nice place to be inside there. So it isn't, especially when you're playing Kilkenny at home. But I'm extremely proud of the lads. They fought hard. Like, I think we won the second half by 4, missed a goal we probably should have got, and a few bad wides. So we held our own in the second half, and we're probably a bit more set up the way we should be. First half, I will be disappointed in the 2 goals we gave up, but that's the name of the game. Hopefully we'll get a bit of time to rectify that. But I thought Kilkenny were awesome today. They moved the ball. Like, it's a completely different style of hurling for Kilkenny if you watch now compared to what they would have played 10 years ago. Now they're using it short, using it long, and to me, hurling is great that you can do every sort of skill, and they've certainly come a long way, and fair play to them. And it'll be very interesting summer, and trust me, Kilkenny will be right up there.
Are Kilkenny coping well with this new style? Because for all of us who've been watching Kilkenny for many years, we were wondering what it would be like. Are they making a good job of it?
I definitely think they've definitely got the grips of it way more, and I think it's important, Nicky, with the way the game has gone, you have to adapt all the time. That's just the way things happen in life. Even things pop up and you got to adapt to it, and they did. So they're doing okay. They did okay today, anyhow, from where I was standing. So but you know what, we've 5 or 6 more weeks, we have the first round of the championship, and we want to know what the story is as we get to June or July.
The fact that the events in the last week meant you weren't able to maybe train collectively, was that a reason for a bit of flatness early on today?
I don't know, I thought we did okay in the first 10. I think it was when the first goal went in, really we lost our shape and lost what we were about, and that really doesn't happen. Like I wanted to try out a few things today as well. I tried out a few different things, and I got to see how well they worked or how well they didn't work. So that's no harm either, you know.
Dave, you didn't start Kevin Foley, who is normally the man in the sweeping role.
Yeah.
Does that show that it's a tricky role to put someone in like Liam Oak starting off? You know, wouldn't be used to it.
Yeah, well, like, it's always important that you have a backup, or you have 1 or 2 things ready. So we've got to, just in case something happened, Kevin, or we've got to give 1 or 2 lads, and I might try someone again, because like Kevin is that role, that's his role for us. But also I try my best not to make sure I don't play 5 full games for everyone. With injury in that, you can see with David Dunn, like, he wasn't on the field 5 minutes and hamstring gone, and we barely trained in 2 weeks, like, so I don't know why that happened. But it is important for me to have backup in as many places as I possibly can, and I need a bit of game time. And certainly when you come here, you're going to get a massive challenge, and you'll know exactly where you stand with every player, which is great. But when you're getting well beaten at half time, the easy thing to do is you can throw up the white flag. The Wexford guys will never throw up the white flag. They won't throw it up, and I can tell you that.
How tough has the build up been? Because clearly the COVID's kind of thrown a spanner in so many different aspects. So like the last week or 2 must have been tough for the squad, and I guess, I know there's been plenty said between, you know, Wexford and Clare over the circumstances. So kind of what's your own take on
So my story on that is, listen, as we've said in Wexford, the HSC do their job, we do ours. We've no excuses here in Wexford, right? We went out and we played today, and you know what, guys, it's important we stick to hurling and not side issues. That's all I'd say to you, and that's all I'm interested in. The Wexford lads that's all we're interested in, nothing else. So at the end of the day, we're here to play hurling. We got well beaten today, and we take our beating gracefully. Like, we know the better team won with no excuses, so that's the way it is. And any other side shows, we've no interest. We'll just do the hurling side of things, and let other professionals do what they're good at doing.
Davy, you said you coped very well in the second half. Is that because maybe you might have had your stronger team out in the second half?
No, I'd like to think, Adrian, like Kilkenny, that any guy that puts on a Wexford jersey or Kilkenny jersey is quite capable of playing, so I don't buy that at all whatsoever. Maybe just Kilkenny took their foot off the gas maybe a small bit in the second half, I don't know, but they were really good today. But I think our attitude was a bit better, and we had a chat about one thing that was concerning, 1 or 2 things that was concerning us tactically at half time, and I think we did a bit better on that side of things. Alright, we got the grips at one thing, that there was a hole someplace and we got it, and I think that was very important.
Did you see, we were very strong last year again, and the games needing to return, that they could return safely. Just what do you make of the the return of crowds and how the government is structuring it, and obviously there's a lot of optimism to see certain matches piloted, but I guess what do you think about the limited numbers that are going to be?
I just want to see a few people get in, see a few games. Like as far as I'm aware, there's very little transmission when you're out in the open. We have massive stadiums. If we can do it smartly, like there's so. I was looking at the news last night and I think it was a Longford match, a supporter, and how much it meant to him to just go to the game and see it. There's so many people just want to come and sit down there, and like this place is well capable of taking maybe 20,000 plus. Like surely we can be smart and get people out, and I'm not saying we're going to be right back, but I really think there's a case for just that in these type of grounds we can definitely get people into them and just be smart and let them get. We need the supporters in the game. Like it's great for us to play, but we need the supporters in the game 110%.
Thanks, Davy. Up and down the country, people love their clubs. Just ask the big names.
Sorry, it's kind of hard to put that into words, Shane.
Okay, well,
You always give it your all for the club, no matter who you're playing or what you're playing. You just always have to try and push yourself.
This is for the Tullaroan people, Nicky.
Whatever grade you're playing at within the county, that you were able to have that opportunity to play.
And the other night, like I said, I'm going to watch it.
Well, hopefully you will too, as Our Game launches an online fundraising platform for clubs, helping you raise money for your team through a live interactive show on Zoom. There was a time when a club could sell hundreds of tickets and fill out a big venue, putting on an entertaining show like Dances with the Stars, White Collar Boxing, The Cube and anything in between. Lots of money in the coffers to ensure your team could operate for the season, and a good show put on for those supporting the cause. Right now we're quite some time away from being able to put big crowds into a venue, yet the costs of running a club remain. So if your club is in need of a financial solution, perhaps we have it for you. We'll do it all for you too. We'll set up the ticketing platform, we'll send you a unique Zoom link for each person who has bought a ticket, all the issues taken out there, help organise a great panel of guests and put out a live interactive show for those at home to get involved. Simply contact us on events@ourgame.ie and we'll set your club up for a highly profitable evening's work. It's a simple recipe for your club to get much needed cash in the door, with the extra option to sell raffle tickets if you've prizes to give away. So contact us now at events@ourgame.ie.